And a very good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you might be around the world. You're back with Meslock Plays, and we are day 14, I think it is. Yes, day 14 of our Solasta Crown of the Magister run. We are getting very close. I think we're level 11. The max level is level 12, so I think we're getting very close to the end of the campaign. Now we'll move on to the DLC, which I am very much looking forward to. Very excited for that. So we have our friends online. Let us bring them up and see what they have to say for themselves.
You know what's really about therefore it's against all of your kind of rights not to be able to say it on stream.
Absolutely. And welcome to the stream. Thank you very much, Pumpkin. How are you guys?
I am good, thank you.
That's
That
good.
is what we are.
Players in the stream.
Sorry, Meslock, I was a wee bit late. I was dropping a King Kong finger.
We don't need to know.
That was my excuse. And Pumpkin, what were you doing?
I was also drowning the puppies.
You were drowned fangs and puppies. Nice one. And Fatal, have you had any fecal fun this afternoon?
What was I doing before the stream? Was I was eating the chocolate.
Eating the chocolate? You probably were too. You dirty
Yes.
old man.
Yes, well, I'm eating my dinner, so you'll excuse me if I have a mouthful every now and then. All right, let's get this started so we can get as much in as possible. We want to finish this campaign,
Yes,
so that
we
Skinner
will.
gets to experience the end, and also because we want to start the DLC, which has had 2 hot fixes over the last few days, and fixing a lot of the problems. Fatal said that
Yes.
he popped in there and he was
I've been just a little bit of scouting around to see what it's like. It was absolutely horrendous the other day with crash after crash, and then last night not a single crash after the update. So I think it is playable now.
excellent. Excellent. All right, well, let's get started with
That's
this.
always a start with the game, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, being playable is a pretty good start.
Anyone heard about the disaster that is Gollum?
Apparently it's genuinely terrible, isn't it? I've seen like a little bit of footage of it. It looks awful.
What is it, a game?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a game. You're literally playing as Gollum.
You're playing a game as Gollum.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like a platformer type game, and it's the graphics apparently from the 2000s.
And for what I've seen, like when you just walk, like running around a little kind of tunnel or something, like the game, it's like constantly kind of tearing and breaking. It's like it looks like it's like in really early stages of production.
Wow.
Right. Yeah, but I think that any game where you're motivated to stick your ring and fingers has to be applauded.
Okay,
Right.
so we're waiting for Skidder, giving us a bit of lag.
You're being in front, you dick. Oh, you mean lag-wise?
Yes.
This is Pumpkin.
Where are we going?
It always takes my game a little while to decide that it's working properly.
It says,
I'm following you. Where the hell are you going?
search the lava forest.
I'm searching the lava forest.
It sounds like a weird euphemism, doesn't it?
It does.
What were you doing last night? Oh, I was searching the lava forest.
Well, Pinky's searching her lava forest. Boom, boom.
Which I think we've all also, like, I swear, like the other day we worked out that it's not kind of well cultivated.
Oh, remember we missed a bit here, didn't we? Or was that the other place?
We couldn't get to a big. Is that it?
This was the rumble with the spiders that I managed to.
No, if you remember up here.
Yeah, where I tried to die.
Where is it? Up there.
Up there, there's so much room. Babies burp and flowers.
Still can't get there.
Everyone dreams, I can dream too. That was the voice of Satan. Up where the skies are ocean blue, I can be safe and live without a care.
That was such a good film.
Live without a care. If only I could live up there. I can't do high notes.
No, you can't.
leave. Don't leave. Well, this is. Well, this is quite. What did he say?
So
I'm
my
in the
favourite
dirt
bit of
now.
that film was when just Barbara Streisand had become like a swear word.
Now, where is this thing again?
Islands in the lava stream.
All right, I'm sick of this.
Maybe there's some-
Yeah, but issues.
Are we trying to search for something or?
We're searching the
there we go.
lava first. I just don't know
There.
what for. What did you do? Do I need to be sneaking?
Ah, here's the castle there. Yes. There you go.
There's an opening.
Ah, get it?
Maybe you can kill it.
Oi, what happened then?
You activate.
Oh, I'm glad I was at the back.
Oh wow, you're gonna die.
Oh god, I really am.
Fireball them all.
Yeah,
Well, I'm thinking Cone of Cold might be good. Yeah.
It's a little worry though when you look at the turn order and there's that many enemies that one of us isn't even showing on my screen.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah. Well, I can only get. Can I get?
Fatal. Don't fireball.
Sure. I'm thinking.
Give them ice creams.
Now remember, the cone of cold seems to have a wider
Yeah,
range.
it's going to get spiky.
Which used to be, yeah.
We're going
To
to
be fair, I'm
get
used to being hit by your cone of cold. I think I'm used to it by now.
you some. Well, what's one above
I need to
you?
get those boots to the Winterlands or Hinterland Star just so I can be
Yeah.
immune to it.
Okay.
You know? But I reckon if I'm above you and I cast it,
Well, you have my permission to try. If it goes wrong, it goes wrong.
well, I can either get those three or I can get those three.
I would say just take out all the
Over
little
here.
guys, if anything,
Come here.
just because it's just for like action economy.
Yeah, I can't get two groups in the middle. Oh, wait.
Look, if you go over here.
Where? Nah, I can't get around that tree.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I might. Nah, I think it'll still get spiky. That's the problem.
That's okay. But if you get 6 or 7 of them, and
Oh,
one
I'm
spiky,
willing to take one for the team here if it's needed.
All right, let's see what happens. Here we go.
Some of you may die, but that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Keep 'em coming.
Oh,
That was
Nice.
really well done.
wow.
Nice.
Today.
And yeah, but you missed one. That one there. Get him. Do it again.
Yeah, I did miss him.
Well done, Fatal. It looks like it isn't true what people say about you.
Well, not every time.
Oh, you know what I didn't do? Well, I could have done more damage if I'd.
You could have fjorded, yeah.
I forgot to do something.
That's right. Arcane Fury.
I was saving it for a bigger fight.
Yeah, I think that's part of being a shock arcanist is that you never remember that. It's so I'm exactly the same.
It happens to be their only redeeming
I was when I was messing around with this
Only
yesterday, I
part.
was playing a ranger in my solo game. The amount of times I forgot that to move Hunter's Mark.
Hang on.
So the little ones are vulnerable.
I'm heavier than I look. Maybe if you shove me onto the elemental, I'll do damage.
Again.
Ooh, because
This fight's only looking a lot more manageable.
Those vulnerable little jesters were taking 90 damage each. Did you see that?
Yeah. Like 4 times their hit points.
Yeah, too bad I don't have cold arrows or something.
Take
Oh,
that.
I did switch my sword anyway.
The cold sword. That's a good idea.
Exactly how I killed the Stumpy dude.
I don't think I have any
Magister.
cold stuff. No, no cold stuff. And
I think my theory was I had to try to stop one of the beasties getting to you. And that was my idea.
Natura. Necro.
oh, that's a bit of a slow motion spell.
And 1 point left. Wow.
Oh, of
Oh,
course.
Over to you.
Phew.
Ooh.
Is that tree giving you a bonus?
Did you, I
uh,
was going to say, did you not get a attack of opportunity? Yes, you did.
oh yes. And how?
Are you telling me that right now he's getting bonus wood?
Very good.
We're waiting for Pumpkin, and it's taking a long time to die.
Yeah, I'm blagging a little.
Mm.
Oh,
we
yeah.
we are on a busy game server, remember?
I think that might be it. Because I did double check all my settings for once.
Here he comes.
Oh dear.
Oh,
But actually, I've only played this with one of the guys I D&D with the other day. Like on the European server.
Oh,
So little lag.
Oh really?
It's almost as though Australia's further away.
Oh, they like me.
well, you hit them with Cone of Colds.
Yeah, they know you're the threat. That's why they're hitting you so often.
Hmm.
Right. I'll have to go board and sword.
Oh, just move.
Devo.
Is that just a-
Malmis.
Oh,
Wait till the next one.
I can probably clean those 2 up. One's already at half health.
So if we just rely on we deal with the big boys.
Yeah, because I can't jump that high anyway. Oh, can I?
Can you blink?
Ah, life pay.
Ah,
Gotta
So
love
you
the
got-
liper.
Guys, I suggest you duck. Oh, it's going to get you guys. No,
You mean-
No, I don't
hang
think
on,
so.
Hang on. There was a minute there where it... Ah, there we go. Right. Take that.
Ooh, that was good damage.
that's some good Malmus.
So every time you cast a spell, I hold my breath almost as though sucking everything in will make it harder to be hit.
Oh, and I probably could have killed him if I actually used my power.
Yeah. Again.
Stimpy.
I'm just here for the waffles.
No
Ah.
quarter given.
Crud. Right. Take that, tiny jester.
Why were you never a pop star?
I know.
Oh, we know.
Well, that little turd isn't. Playing ball. Do you want me to get an attack of opportunity for you done? A reaction out of him?
Actually, if you can,
Too late. I can't move any further. Ah, crap.
oh no, but are you able to shove it so that
No.
so it's prone or something? Can't.
I believe me, that was the first thing I freaking tried. Oh, I'm immune to shoving. I said, I could kick you in the
There's
your
this thing
fiery
called
little
shove. You
balls
could
and
do.
make you move it.
Maybe,
I have. Yeah, I'm going to try this at disadvantage, I think.
Natura. Abio. Malmis.
I am lagging so much today.
Hey,
Hey, person. I'm picturing some kind of naughty room in another realm where all these elementals and monsters are all sitting there going, "You too, huh?
And dragons.
That freaking spiky druid piece
I
of
like to think
crap."
it's like the waiting room in Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Yeah, for young people, Beetlejuice was a film when Tim Burton made good movies.
Sounds like it was some kind of druid super nanny.
It's all on the naughty corner. They're all having time out.
Wow, there we go.
right. So, what was the thing that we touched up there that caused all of this?
Is this what we came for?
Oh, dwarven hammer. And an
It
amulet.
doesn't really have anything about it. It's just did I pick it up or did you do? I can't remember who did it.
I think he got it.
Oh, because I originally opened it. But
Poison arrows over
the
here.
combat started.
Right.
Right, so
Do you want to check the
there
amulet?
is a primed dwarven hammer, so that would be really good for making something.
Like
And
another
amulet.
dwarven hammer.
You okay if I spend 10 minutes doing a
Yep.
fight?
Fine by me. Yeah.
In real time.
In game time.
I can go for another 2.
Oculus. Amulet of health. What does that
You
do?
You need to
Gives you
change
more
it,
health.
don't you?
Constitution score goes up to 19.
He's backwards by 1, yes.
It would be better than my crappy headband of intellect, but if anybody else wants it, that's fine.
Yep.
Don't want it.
No.
It's all yours. My con is already 17 for a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
That's pretty good. All right, so now what? Report to the council. Found the missing piece.
Oh, did
We
we?
find
I was
those
about to
Oh,
mention-
is that crap?
Yeah.
Oh, it's,
And then we've got
it's-
Hickory Corner.
I can't use it anyway. I'm when the sun could not. I remember how.
Hickory Corner
No, it
wood.
says here, return to
Things
the
work.
Manitowan. What's this one? Report to the council. The missing piece. Is that what we're supposed to be doing?
Yeah, there's various ones, but we can do this one first. Oh, hang on, there's a trunk with unknown contents in it.
Is that the one we couldn't get to?
There must be something amazing in it, I imagine.
The spider walk by there just goes upside down on the way down.
Yep, and then there's another one over there, which no one seemed to be able to get to unless you can fly.
Oh, my fly spell's gone.
Okay.
Oh, that one.
Hmm.
No, I don't think.
Which
we
one?
can
This
fly.
one? Up here. Where we go?
It's over
I'm
here.
sure you can even. I think you need jump or something for that one, don't you?
I can try.
You need to be an eagle.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yuto, Viribe.
Studied leather +1.
That's it.
There
That's
is a-
good for my thief with a different
There's
group.
something to push over there, though.
It looks like that should be pushable,
No, it doesn't. It doesn't highlight.
but I don't have the option. Yeah.
Unless you can shoot it.
Oh, actually, shoot.
Because if you hold the alt, it's highlightable. So I think maybe
yeah, it is. It
shoots
is. Yeah.
That was how you would have done it if I wasn't an eagle.
I needed that.
Fly like a weasel.
You've got to push it. You can't shoot it.
Can you cast a spell on it?
Yeah. Can I shoot it from here?
Arcana
Yeah.
Evo. Malmis.
That's really helped.
Fell the wrong way, did it?
I think that will do it. I think it gives you a way down, doesn't it?
Yep. Gives me a way down. Yep.
Oops, I'm burning. I'm burning.
Right. Well, we're done here. What are we going to do now?
I'm upside down.
I'm flapping.
We fast travel out of here.
Find the Imperial outpost. And return to a quest board.
Yep.
It's the Imperial shitter. I'm touching cloth.
Before we start travelling,
There's actually a detective series called that, Touching Cloth.
Oh no.
before we get out of here, just
Yeah.
checking if we need to be crafting anything.
I don't think I can have a fire drake.
No.
It's a naughty,
Do
naughty
a light,
boy.
bring a longbow. That's it. There's nothing else.
Okay, so now we've got to sorry, we've got a map, a treasure map that we can go and look for.
Do that.
See that if I travel before we could do shenanigans.
I was thinking of it, but I thought, no. Remember, you're a grown-up,
Oh.
kind of.
Dark Castle, no. Cradle of Fire, no. Where is...
Hickory Corner
there
Wood.
it is, Hickory Corner Wood. Okay, so let's... what's the fastest way? Okay, fastest way is going to get back to Fortress of the Shield and then teleport.
Okay.
Just walk there.
It's a crazy idea.
No,
No.
Can't,
go to the hiding.
can't.
No.
We have to start the battle.
No, this is so, guys.
What? Is there any way of
No.
like leaving a fight once you're in it? Can you like hide and just like bugger off the map?
The problem with these creatures is they don't really have any intelligence. They should take one look at us and go, I'm out of here.
To be fair, they're looking at us going like the problem with them is they've got no intelligence.
You and my smacking range? I can't tell. No, we just go up there and see what happens. No, still can't reach him.
At least you found a wall.
Yeah.
I hope
You
that
can
wall,
ready something, can't you?
I hope that wall protects you from my lightning bolt. Or my eyeball.
Yeah, let me make it easy to hit them.
Arcana. Evo. Malmis.
There we go.
That'll
Now
help.
they're in even brighter lightness.
Just because you could, is that it?
No, can't reach anyone.
I like how you've got that at-will light spell now that we never have to fight another vampire.
Quickly. I collect useless items.
Evo. Malmis.
So
You'll
you
die
can't,
like the rest.
you can't miss because they're under enormous headlights.
If you missed, I was like, sorry, the light was in my eyes.
My eyes. Hey there, tiger. It's done to 15. You must feel so annoyed. Wait, get back in my light.
Smack it.
Skinner, like on a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you say your character likes being inside an insect plague?
I would say it's the one thing he's missed all of his life. Plague me big time.
He didn't know he wanted.
If insects want to call up every one of my orifices, I keep them open for them.
Natura. Conjo.
It's a con job.
Malmis.
It's a very slow conjure.
Ah!
Damage. Wow. Pumps, you're really slowing down.
I really am.
Are you sure your internet's connected?
Everything is plugged in. I've double checked everything.
Remember last time
This
you
is
thought
just
you'd
the
plugged it
speed
in,
out.
but you hadn't plugged it in.
No, it is. I've literally gone and looked at my taskbar to make sure it says it's plugged in. This is just my speed today for some reason.
Maybe the king hasn't paid the internet. Lovely Pete.
He had one job.
Your one job.
He has to pay for the internet and make sure the sun comes up in the morning.
What you doing, Kingston?
And that's why I like that laugh.
He's gonna add even more. If you like insects, you'll really love this.
Maybe if he fireballs, it'll kill all the insects that hurt him.
Evo.
You turd.
No, he kills me.
I
get
couldn't
kale.
help. So I have no control over who gets hit by chain lightning. No, but I could tell who. I knew who was going to, but I couldn't avoid it.
That's the ultimate party game. Who's gonna get hit? No. Not gonna be kinky.
Well, one of the options it was going to be me. I was like, I don't like that option. I'll go with the one. That,
All right, let's get going.
Yeah. But if it's only fun if I'm doing it to the other people.
it ended the fight pretty easily.
You ran away. I still managed to get you. Yes. Have a token breath weapon attack.
I think it gets to the point where our players pretend that you got us. Like, oh, you did it again. Oh, you're so good at that. Can you imagine the state of their mental health or the stuff they go through on like a daily basis?
I'm looking at some old war stories that they were starting to tell. Like the time I pushed Kale off the edge into the ravine.
Yeah, and then
Isn't
I
that
tell it
funny?
as well.
I imagine you tell that story every night.
And Gareth says, "Yes, I remember that as well. You idiot!
It wasn't the way it happened. I asked you to push me.
Oh, boy.
Oh, can't get. Oh, okay.
Okay, that's
Two
quite a few.
veterans, two priests, two scouts,
Crossbow.
and a warlord. Uh-oh.
This will be fun.
At least we're fully healed and got all our spells.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay, now we got to be serious.
Yeah, game phase.
I did agree to that.
Because once again, that last battle, I forgot something. I'm sure Kale's happy. Oh, they're all over the place.
Oh, the warlord's
okay.
up the top
we
there.
ambush them? No.
I'm furious. Evil priest and a scout, a veteran and an evil priest.
Who are we to judge? Just look at them. Oh, you're an evil priest.
Warlord and a
It's
scout.
like, you could just say priest, okay?
You didn't even know me. What's your name? I'm Baby Eden McGee.
I think this calls for.
I can't even see them. Oh, there they go. Back here. Evil priest and a scout doing evil things with that boy scout.
Got so many options. This is the problem. This high level.
Just do one thing.
Here's one. And you can do the other thing afterwards.
Oh, there's the veteran.
What's it?
I really hope I can run up there.
Why is that going?
Does anyone miss the days when he just used to fireball everything?
No, it's going to come back and hit me. That's no good.
You're gonna chain them.
Actually, I
Train
could,
lightning's better for when you got a mob in front of you.
Yeah.
That'll do.
Another one bites the dust.
Oh, one down.
That's good.
What I kind of wanted to do was shatter. Knock them off.
I want to knock him off. Yeah,
Yuto, Malmis.
I wanted to get up
Yeah,
there.
know what you meant by that. Who's stopping you?
Yeah,
Am I gonna
exactly.
Push that was stupid from the edge if you're freaking spiking me.
And finally, he gets a big enemy that's kind of pushable, and now he can't get to them. They're just up there taunting.
I just realised probably should have moved out of this group because those priests are probably flame strikers.
Oh, I can't
I
make it up
don't
there
know.
anyway.
Are they?
Well, maybe they're not that high level.
I don't think they're that high level. I think they're just kind of a little less good.
27 hit points. Oh no, they're only going to throw those stupid guiding bolts at us.
Hmm. I went through a weird phase the other day playing by myself where I actually started hitting stuff with guided bolt. I was genuinely confused by the whole experience.
Warlord has an unknown number of hit points.
You can play with the warlord. It's your problem now.
Well, he took 27 damage from my fold.
Wait for your steeds in his face.
So
Really, the only thing I can
got
get, I can't see like most of
120.
the bad guys. It turns out.
He looks like he's got about 100 left.
Elemental.
Everything's out of my range.
Just cast elemental. It'll go for it.
Natura, Abio, Malmis.
Has he gone to the naughty chair? Yes,
Go talk to the elementals.
both of them.
Hey, that's not how guiding bolts supposed to work.
Ooh.
He's showing you how it works. It's specifically this all the time.
I ran over here to get to the veteran, and now he's gone.
Ah, quit it!
Well, the second one was with advantage because you'd been hit
Because of
already.
the first one, yeah. That's why when I had my 4 cleric party, just guiding ball, if the first one hits, pretty much all of the others keep hitting.
Let's go all the way over here. Over here. Come to Teggy. Oh.
We need more banish spells.
Well, that's why I was taking a bit of time. I was trying to get so I could get one more in range, but that was the best I could do.
You can banish 3 at the same time.
If I upcast it, yeah.
Wow.
That's insane.
Arcana Evo Malmis. And the winner is me.
Oh, jeez. I haven't heard anyone.
I can bring the warlord back if you want.
Oh god, King is after me now.
Just, it does feel like Banish is a little bit of like, and we win the fight.
Let's
Natura Devo Malmis. I win again.
send some long distance love. Into your face. Oh, 1.
Ooh, so close.
Is your long distance love always so small?
Huh? I can't reach in there. I'm just gonna have to go.
This is probably when you're the only melee character, isn't it? Sometimes you do just run around going, I'm helping.
I'm gonna help. And you're going to beg. Yeah.
I had a feeling you were going to do that.
Let's get down. That's battle.
Given that you rolled a 1 and a 4, this
I know.
is really good.
I'm coming to get you. Do 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 do. Fuck's sake.
So like this evil priest is now just really, really frantically praying to their god.
So bring the warlord back before.
Do you want him back? Do you want to fight him?
No.
Yeah, why not?
Time. We want to get through this.
I say the main reason I banished him was just it speeds things up.
Hey,
Okay. All right.
But if you guys wanted to, I'd bring him back.
no, a broken DLC awaits us. Broken DLC.
Natura Encho Malmis.
Die.
I created the almost dead person. I call that doing a medslot.
Well, that's not the end of the.
Oh yeah.
It's strange.
Oh well. We're gonna have
The
to see-
veterans
Oh,
decided
hang on.
to.
Normally
come back.
they, normally it finishes it off, doesn't it?
Is that
Well,
just this fight? Do you think I'll have to change that in the patch?
They'll come back where they were.
Yeah, they will.
So everybody get themselves ready. We'll
Sure.
try to give Skinner champ and get up there so we can push him off.
Oh, yeah, hold on to that. let me up there.
Well, the veteran was there.
No, don't get up there.
No, you shut your face. I'm doing the pushing.
Well, you go up there at your own risk, because
eBay.
You ball bag. What are you gonna do?
I'm ready for
There
it.
may be an AoE happening up there soon.
There may be. Hang on. I go.
We have to set this one up. We need.
How do we get to set up the chance to push a warlord off the platform for minimal damage?
Yeah.
Right.
Whereas I could probably hit him for more damage, but
But that would be less fun.
I'm in position.
if there were spikes underneath, or the tentacle thing.
Yes, if you push him into the spikes, then he has to run through them all to get back to you.
Yes. So if you drop some spikes all around here,
Natura, Muto, Malmis.
yeah.
How are you going to go up there, Ian?
Balls.
He can go around the other side and hurt himself a little in the process.
How are you going to go up there? Oh, you can get up the other side, yeah.
Still can't get anywhere near it.
Well, hurry
I
up.
can just keep them banished for another turn, so if you just dash.
Yeah, my dash it still doesn't get me up there.
But I'll say, like, you've got the next two.
You got
I'll keep them
eight
until
rounds.
you're ready.
8 rounds to get
Yeah.
there.
We've got plenty of time.
Alright, I'm just gonna dash here. Head was taggy. He's so stupid.
Is it a bird? Is it an idiot? Oh, it's tag nuts.
Well.
So it was an idiot.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Can you release them individually? Or both at
I
the same time?
don't think so. I
Oh.
think it's both at the same time. So what I'll do, I'll release both of them and then just put an elemental on one of them to keep them busy.
Ah, yeah. Because it'll be their go. When you release them, it'll be their go. So we need to make sure we're far enough
Yeah.
away from them.
I wonder. I wonder if I can hold a shove. That'd be nice.
If I was a DM, I'd allow it.
Yeah. It's an attack. It's a genuine attack option.
This genuinely reminds me of that time we banished a dragon and I just kind of got bears out and circled in. Healed up.
It's like we set the landing party.
Arcana, Abio, Clipe.
It's like welcome back to banishment. Here's Toblerone 1, Toblerone 2, and all the other little Toblerones.
And this little one here is Twix.
Alright, can I get up there? Oh, getting close. Getting close. Getting.
I won't do it till you're exactly positioned because he's going to walk out to hit you, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't want to walk down. We wanted to really.
If we're
want
doing
to
this, we're
attack
doing
things.
it right.
We wanted to come back and go, oh,
He's going to
There's
appear.
some
He's
dude.
going to appear here.
Yeah,
so I've got to get
Yeah,
one
so
more.
you just want to be there.
yeah.
He'll appear and push you off.
Oh, that would be amazing.
That would be a fantastic.
I would love that. That would be. That would be justice. And Shoiden, whatever the thing is.
Destroy the fraud. Oh, hang on. I haven't hit end turn, sorry. Here we go.
Right. Ready? No, I can't ready a shot. I might ready an attack because he's got plenty of strength left.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not going to go down in one attack.
Oh no.
So we're good to go?
Yep.
Hello.
He's like, where did you come from?
You've been naughty.
Strange.
Natura Hondo.
Veteran, meet Turdley.
Totally
Very
like
nice.
shit bomb.
No.
The guy comes like, I saw a lot of you, like where I was before.
Bugs it
Remember
off.
when veterans used to seem scary?
Yes. Oh, God.
You really are shit.
Yep.
Oh no!
Go on, go on!
You sack of gobshite.
Ah, that is
So
the
good.
best. And he's gonna come down and hit the smack the shit out of you. Smack.
You. It's your fault. That's what you are.
Oh.
Oh, my mouth is
And
full
he's
of
going to do it again.
Oh, it's not funny. Shut up.
Oh, that made me far more than it should have done.
Oh,
Oh, that's
I don't want to kill the warlord now. Can we keep the warlord?
Can we
so
re-
how did
that
he
is so
manage?
good.
How did he manage to banish a member of your own party and actually replace him with the warlord?
That is so good. That's exactly what I predicted.
Oh,
Isn't it nice when a
I
plan works perfectly?
didn't read the words. I saw him wind up. I thought, no, I can stand this. I'm stronger than him.
You fell into our trap perfectly.
It was close. He rolled 8. He rolled an 8 plus 9. I rolled a 7 plus 9. I was 1 point off.
Well,
So all you had to do was roll average and you'd have been fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to make things maybe slightly worse.
Arcana Hondo Malmis.
Oh, you screwed him explode.
Oh dear.
Well, I hope you've had your fun. All fun and war until bloody tentacles wrap around your crotch.
Natura Muto
right.
Malmis.
You're not going anywhere, are you? Take that.
No.
I mean, I'm so tempted to get rid of my elemental and put like an insect plague on top of you now.
Oh, balls.
With advantage.
And with advantage as well. And again!
You sack of crap. Him. Oh.
I think Tangnuts finally has a nemesis.
It does. I think we're going to have to let them play this one out. So
Yeah, I'm leaving them to it. I'm going for the other guy.
This is going to be some kind of fighter I love.
And there was us saying, "Oh, we have to take this seriously."
They say this hasn't been meta.
No, come on, no.
what a plus 8 to hit.
Yeah, oh, there we go. How come the
Yeah,
veteran's
listen,
using
they
a
have an
dagger?
excuse for missing. Yeah, it does look like it, doesn't it?
They're using the wrong model for him.
Hey, what happened to him? Oh, he's restrained.
Yeah. You ain't going nowhere, boy.
Tentacles.
You You got a pretty mouth.
Well, it's just so they go, how did you all know my kink? Oh no, I'm restrained. Oh, this is horrible.
Oh, I can't do anything. I'm totally defenseless. Hey, that got rid of it for him.
Don't you dare.
I feel like that was a deliberate miss.
Oh,
if I'm
2 in a
honest.
row. 2 twos in a row. My God.
Yeah.
Come on!
It's my destiny.
Not Tag Nuts. It's Tag Nuts versus Warlord. It's like a really bad WWE match.
It sounds like Marvel Comics have run out of ideas for the next film.
And he's on fire.
He's on fire. You know, you should use your acid spit on him as well.
He only uses that on
Again,
us.
harder!
This warlord's on fire. And he's bleeding out his anus.
Oh, he missed.
Oh, that was a miss.
What's his AC? It's obviously fairly high.
I think he's level 10. Warlord.
Yeah, but like what, 20 AC? 21?
He's gonna spikes. Yes.
Let's get spiked.
I thought, how do I cause even more damage?
No, you
Make it-
you had more
make it-
damage.
Make it more. I don't care about me. I thought, how do I get some more extra spike damage out of this? now we definitely need some insect plague in there.
I wouldn't do that to you.
Ah, good man.
He says while he tries to get the
Well up.
formed spell just right.
Natura. Ponjo. Clipe.
Oh balls!
Oh.
I've single-handedly fouled on the bloody. Oh,
Yay.
Yay! There's much rejoicing. All right.
Good luck getting out, Tagnus.
take it! God, you never guess what happened.
Yes.
I was up there, and then I came down here. I decided, no, let's fight on the ground. Ah ha ha! You
What's
wall of thorns.
that?
Yeah.
Val, go. Val.
All in all, a perfectly good fight.
That's right.
So,
It
I bet
was.
people watch this game for tips on how to do it.
it would be dishonorable to shove him off, so I decided just to jump off the edge there, and he followed me down. That's when I killed him single-handedly.
So how did he
That was
die?
my
I forgot. I
favourite
didn't even
moment
see
this
how he died.
campaign. I think he tried moving, like in all the crap.
Oh.
So it was either the tentacles or the wall of thorns or the spike growth. Maybe all of them.
Oh, at least we could sit in camp. Go.
I write a letter to goodness who knows who. The letter C. C is.
I
for-
sing an old song.
Oh.
There once was an old lady from...
Milk, milk, lemonade. Round the corner, chocolate's babe.
That song got me in trouble when I decided to get my teacher some chocolates for her birthday.
What? Was it really chocolate?
It may have just been a third in a box.
Just jump on the square, Spiky.
It's just a shit in a box.
Oh, that's probably been a game show at some point. Is it a shit in a box?
Wow.
While we're here, there's something in the quest board.
Yeah, we can just We can turn that in and then leave and then head down to Hickory Wood.
May as well.
Head down to Hickory Wood.
Got to have a little bit of stuff to sell as well.
I'm not sure if we're going to make level 12 before the final fight at this rate. We're going pretty quick.
We've still got a couple of things to do. Well,
Oh yeah.
2 more stones.
One more stone, I think.
Hmm.
Right.
I've done what this is my 4th attempt. I don't think I've ever failed to hit level 12.
There's always a first.
Watch it will be 5 XP off what way. It's like it's got skin told us to hide from those bandits.
Yes. All right. Market Square. Now, do we need to make anything?
Well, that's a good point. What can we make?
Babies. ugly babies.
I'm gonna look.
That's true. You say ugly baby like there's any other kind of baby.
Scale armor of frost walking.
Ooh.
Hmm.
I've got a magnificent dagger, but they're usually pretty crud, aren't they?
Yeah, no one wants to study leather at +1 mil.
I would
Well, got
really
better.
love to get the that one.
I wouldn't mind. Hang on, there's a wand of the war mage +2.
Storm bow. We still haven't got that cloud diamond.
Where'd you get the cloud diamond?
It's up in my bum.
I want the wand of the war mage +2.
Can we
So
get it
what
yet?
I'm missing- I'm missing a primed wand. Where do you get a primed wand?
In the one district.
Oh,
one
it's in
tree.
Hickory Wood. Where we're going.
What is?
The cloud diamond that I need for my bow.
Just check Prime Wand. Only random drop in this campaign.
Oh, really? Do we have one in the stash?
I don't remember picking one up. Can't say I paid that much attention to wands.
Let's have a look.
No.
Prime longbow. No. Alright, have we done everything we need?
Well, it's
I'm
several
good to go.
scavengers here.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got a couple completed.
Cool, take that and that. That. That.
Any primed wands in there?
Oh, arrows. I will take the arrows because I'm running out.
Down to his last 1,000.
That's right. Money. Bolts we don't need. Hide. Leather.
Rawhide.
Dire wolf pelt. Grab that. Put that in the box. And chainmail. And breastplates.
Oh, by the way, word of warning.
Yeah.
The stuff in your stash
Yes.
does not come across.
Oh, I wouldn't have thought so, no.
Yeah, so
So-
we won't make sure we've got it on us.
Make sure you've got it on.
I think at the end of this campaign, just before we do it, like any money we've got, go shopping and find some good stuff.
Oh no, there's plenty of buying opportunities and crafting and all sorts of stuff as soon as you start the new
Does all
camp.
our gold go across?
Yeah, all the gold,
Yeah.
all of that goes across. If you do the safeguard, yeah.
Yeah, well, I've taken...
Not now because I'm not that bothered, but I wouldn't mind at some point as well, like because I think that Circle of Downtime does like leather armor +2. That would be better for me.
I said we blow it all on whores. Whores.
You know what? Yeah, seconded. 2 votes.
I was just gonna. One thing we will need is cold resistant stuff like armor and boots of winter. stuff like that. So the stuff you need to craft that would be good to have. So winter pelt, ground bear pelt.
Yep. I've just pulled everything out that we need.
All right, I'm ready.
Yeah, we're gonna have at least one more kind of visit here, aren't we? So
Ready to roll and rock.
Roll and rock. Right.
In the new DLC, is there a chance that we can increase the hardness? Is there an option?
we could rub it. Yeah, you
I-
can change it in game now. I think.
No,
I'm
it's
just
got to
thinking-
start at the beginning of the campaign.
Does it?
Hmm.
Well, I'm just thinking if a new campaign we can dial it up a notch.
I'd be
No,
willing to try
No.
it.
you're at a disadvantage the whole time.
It is genuine because I went up. It's like you might as well not do anything against an enemy that needs them to make a saving throw because they will make the throw.
Sure.
And like it's only 20 AC, you're going to get hit most of the time.
We scurry away. Ah, yes, I remember this.
No.
Oh, this is that place with the thing.
That's exactly the place with the thing, and it does the what's the name?
Stop giving it
Yeah.
I
away.
have no idea. I've forgotten.
I can read you like a sexy book.
You pop up Kama Sutra.
Arcana Abio Clipe.
Anyone want light?
No,
What?
thank you.
Are you a cigarette lady?
Evil.
You get light anyway.
I can light up myself. I'm a dragon.
Arcana Uto
Oops.
Viribe.
Many autos.
Yes. And shock arcanus. Oh, and you're being seen.
Can we send something their way?
There you go. They can't see me now.
I could spike growth. Or we could have Meslock shoot someone.
Here we go. There's two. Oh no, there's more than. There's some guys on top too. There's a guy with a crossbow.
Yep.
Oh, there's a shock arcanist.
Yes, I'm gonna shoot that shock arcanus.
Okay.
Actually, that shoot that thing. It'll hit that minotaur. I don't think it starts the fight.
Could be worth a try.
Another random wall. Quick, do it now. Alright, he's
When he's
moving.
on his way back. Or I'll do it.
Shoot it now.
But it won't do much damage though.
Yeah, but it's funny.
It could be fully dead.
You really don't get. This is a game, remember? It's about stupid things happening to stupid people.
Yeah, well that's happened.
Sounds like my life.
I'll wait till he comes. Okay. No, it goes the wrong way.
See, that helped.
That was funny.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot the arcanus when he comes back.
Yeah, wait for him to come back.
He's up for a fag. Cigarette, I should say.
There he is.
Hello. We're checking on troops.
I thought you'd shoot the arcanist.
I am.
Well, why'd you shoot the Minotaur?
Yeah, why'd you shoot the minotaur?
I'm shooting both at the same time.
But you thought you would take out the minotaur with one shot.
Oh, I can't hit the. That's why I can't, because I can't actually see him. That's why. I did
Some
a
idiot
volley.
knocked
I did a
over
volley shot, which You're supposed to shoot everything within a certain radius. And because
Oh,
I can't
right.
actually see the Shock Arcanus because he's now behind that fucking pillar.
Well, why did we told you not to knock it over?
That's what it
You're
says.
supposed to knock it down towards the Minotaur, not the other way.
It's
Hang
about,
on.
if you can't angle it
Yeah.
off the pocket and sink it.
Yeah, it's not our fault.
Yeah. Again, it's about
Oh.
stupid people doing stupid things.
Come on!
Like that.
How many goes are you gonna have? Jeez.
He gets all the goes.
I
What
get
else
all,
does
I
it
get
go?
all of them. All.
How many powers have you got? All of them. That's right.
What's this game called? It's called I Win.
It's called My Rolls.
Spike growth. I was going to do spike growth and completely forgot about it.
I was going to, but I feel like it's boring. Yeah, it's the sensible thing. I'll do the sensible thing.
Ah.
Yeah, you did the sensible thing.
And lo, there were pubes.
Welcome to my lady garden.
Oh,
Chum.
bumble.
Don't get us all killed.
You will. Nah.
One job.
Yep.
Shoot stupid cow in the
Yep.
face.
Yep. Oh, finally.
Eh.
It's not like Commander does a really big target or anything. But
No. No.
Run the others.
Don't forget.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is the way.
Yeah, if I
It's
get
stupid
this-
way. A chain lightning. Do 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 do. Go chain lightning. You go burning at the quarter of a mile.
I'm really looking forward to the moment when you get knocked out of the sky into the spike.
might happen here if this does not go well.
Go chain lightning. Oh, beautiful.
Yay.
Nicely done.
Like, I can see you. How could I not see you?
Now I see you.
Bloody Mary Stoppins. Doing some. You can probably
is-
drop your spark right now. That's all it's gonna. That's all you're gonna get.
No, you don't want to get a 20.
To be honest, I will drop it next turn now, I think.
Hey. Ah! Ice Storm.
Yeah, I failed. I tried to stop it, but failed.
I failed again. I've never, with my indomitable blah blah bollocks.
It never makes any
Unbelievable.
difference to you, does it?
Oh, God, that's
My indomitable
frustrating.
bollocks.
Just like my indomitable bollocks say I'm gonna fail it again anyway. Just like oh, balls.
Natura. Devo.
That's right. I'll get rid of it for you.
Yeah.
You won't be able to
Good smell, miss.
concentrate on it. Plus 12.
That's battle.
He's still concentrating on it.
Wow.
Didn't roll.
Didn't seem to roll a thing.
Maybe
Is
they
it not
24.
concentration?
Try
I don't-
Now he's
concentrating.
dead.
So he can't concentrate on it with an arrow through his eye.
That's right. What else can I?
Where is the remaining guy? Oh, there.
Here.
A 20. Oh, so close.
So close.
You suck.
There's shock.
I want to sneak up there and push him.
It's probably just the opening fight, though. There's probably bigger fights and blowing all their stuff. I have.
I think I won that fight first. You all were welcome.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I imagine.
So I killed a couple of things. Kinky killed a bunch of things. KO killed a bunch of things. Dagnuts was also here.
I looked around. I smiled and bowed.
Well, here we go.
Smiled and waved. Well, hang on. I found something important.
There's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's fixed.
Natura Evo Cure.
Wow.
Oh, I failed.
I owe you one.
Yay.
Cloud Diamond, there it
Yep.
is.
That's what I need.
What's an Imperial Aquila?
That's a good question.
It's a cocktail.
It's an Aquila, right? But an Imperial.
This decoration was part of
Ah.
a Manacolian battle standard. It's in bad shape, but scholars might find it interesting enough. So it's a part of the quest.
So you want the Stormbow, do you?
Yes, please. That's a D8 plus a D10
But I can
damage.
also do the Scimitar of Sharpness, Warden Blade, Doom Blade.
I would like the Warden Blade, please.
You want the Warden Blade?
Yes, that would be my final weapon.
Haven't you already got one?
I don't think so. And I'm using a stick.
Oh.
Okay, the Cloud Diamond can also make the Stormblade Great Axe, which is a
Yeah, it's a two-handed.
It's a big two-hander.
Mhm.
Well, I could do the Great Axe of Shut. No, that's no good. So, what are we using the Cloud Diamond on? So one or the other. Does anyone want the Great Axe, or you want just the bow?
Just the bow. We don't use great axe.
Great Axe isn't any use to any of us, I don't think.
He's a sword and board, isn't he?
Yep.
That's why he never does enough damage.
And that's because he never hits anything. He's too busy getting shoved off things.
I'm here to soak up damage, not to do
I'm
damage.
crafting the. I'm crafting it.
Cool.
After that, I'll do the Warden Blade if that's what you want.
Please.
Or can someone else do it? Do we have someone else that can do that kind of crafting, or is it only me?
It's only you. I'm not proficient.
Only you, yeah, I'm not proficient.
Okay.
Only you.
And I'm too lazy.
And we are only 1,300 experience points. Uh-oh.
Shoving can push an enemy one cell away.
Why have I got a white
Yes,
screen?
Yes, I'm here.
No. I have
I've
one
got the
screen
same
too.
thing.
It's loading. Just give it a chance.
It's doing something. Yeah.
Just the tippet came up was all that shoving. I was like, yeah, it's great, isn't it? Fantastic. Wonder what at high levels, what extra shove things I can do.
Nope. Nope. This is
Have
not
they
good.
crashed?
This is a crash.
There's a crash.
It's a crash, see?
Could be.
No.
Could be,
Exit. We'll
Okay,
reload
now.
we'll reload the save from the end of the battle.
well, that's not battle.
Right.
Quit here. Yeah.
Well, how do I even leave?
Just close the
Oh, therefore.
Close Solasta.
all right,
Well,
peoples, we
dead.
will restart that.
I'm just checking the game error log. It says we've used too many spike growths. The game will no longer work for us.
I actually
Good.
banished the loading screen.
Interesting.
But it'll
there are
come
no
back.
games
It'll
in
come back in
Australia.
8 rounds.
I reckon the game server died because there are no games there at all in Australia.
Ah,
Oh yeah, game
Do
server
you think
dead.
the whole thing crashed?
Hang on, let's have a look.
Maybe the server was overloaded.
There's nothing running in it in Canada.
Well, that makes sense.
okay. Well, the game's up.
There's 2 running in Europe.
Well, we could be the first ones back onto it, and we can maximize a fresh server.
Server
Shiny
overload.
blue.
All right, so we got to reloot.
Yes, that's it.
Taking me a long time to load back in for something.
And go through the
Have you
traps
plugged your
again, you mean?
computer into the electricity?
Kind of.
Paid your internet bill.
Why would I do a thing like that? Tell them I'll pay my bill once they've kind of given me a faster internet.
Have you? You said you were investigating a new ISP.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the thing to come through the post.
I highly recommend Aussie Broadband.
Yeah. Or Telstra.
So I am like fibre optic and everything. It's just like there's a slightly faster one. So I'm getting that. It should be like within a week. I think I should be up and running.
Yeah, good.
Our government's giving us free fibre to home.
It's not fair.
We are high in fibre. Unfortunately, if you saw what I did before, you wouldn't actually appreciate that.
What were you doing? Unpackaging a Chico roll?
It was a breech birth, which is why I took so long.
Cultivating the polywaffle.
You and your polywaffle.
Waiting for Skidder.
I'm doing nothing. It says pumpkin now.
No, my screen just says Skidder is slowing you down.
I'm gonna go running through these things. Whee! Whoops.
He resisted.
Whoops. Whoops.
Oh!
Oh, I failed.
We have a couple.
I think the first person always fails.
It's your destiny.
Imperial Wheeler.
I feel like we've got that before.
Yeah.
It
Right.
sounds like a whiskey or something like that. And Clad Diamond sounds like a vodka.
Sounds like a strip club.
I do remember Diamond White. One of a cider you can buy in
Mass Healing
Sainsbury's for either £2.
You do Mass
Yeah,
Healing Word. I'll give you the scroll.
I've done a quick save here, so we don't have to do this again. Have you put the crafting up?
Wait. Yeah, I picked up a scroll of Mass Healing Word. I'm giving that to Pumpkin, hoping he's able to.
Yes, I can use that.
Excellent. And all right. Good.
Done. Right, fingers crossed. Hang on. No, let me. Oh,
Yes, I'm crafting the storm bow.
Yes.
okay. So we need to head back to Kirkiflin. I think is the only thing.
Yeah, I feel like we're running out of quests.
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting really close to the end.
Halfway down on Stormbow.
Well, we could just take a trip to
Level are we? We're level 11, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, well, once we hit 12, that's fine. We're ready for the next.
yeah. I'm saying we could leave Care Kiflin and take a wander up to Care,
Yeah, I could make.
and
two.
that'll make the bow, and then that'll be ready for the
Well,
final.
yeah. Well, actually, hand this quest in. We might get some experience.
We might do that too. Yeah.
Also
Yeah.
got some historic things to hand over too.
Do we?
Oh, yeah, we've got that war book thing. We never handed that in.
The history of shoving.
You and your shove.
Was it the history of everything?
It's a book telling us, right? It's just like ink written in crayon. It's just like nothing can be shoved with a lot of exclamation
Yeah.
marks.
I've got this book. I've got a thing called The War of the Gods. Interested factions, Antiquarians, Tower of Knowledge, and Arcaneum. All three of them. Same amount for all three. And then this other one, Imperial Aquila. Oh, there you go. It's disappeared.
But it wasn't enough. We need.
No.
We only got 200
1,100
experience points for it. Okay,
okay.
so let me go to here and open that up.
Some stuff to sell.
Okay, so what is it? The War Journal? War of the Gods?
Yeah.
Arcaneum.
Well, it's all three of them.
Yeah, I know, but the Arcaneum you'll get plus 12 on your faction, and the others will only give you plus 4, plus 5. So you get the most from giving it to the Arcaneum.
Okay. Just checking what else I can log off. I've got a dagger plus 1 and a longsword plus 1. No one needs them, do they?
No.
Log them off. You know what I might do is, before we start the other stuff, I might switch staffs around.
Now, I'm also interested if there is some more crafting to be done, is to upgrade my crossbow. I've got a primed one in the backpack.
What's it need?
I don't know what crafting can be.
Do we have a recipe for
We
a
don't have
crossbow?
any recipes for crossbows.
Okay, cool.
No, but we can find them. It's just about whoever's selling them.
It's the guy that in the Malakalan ruins. The guy has all of those crafting books, so we could go there.
I won't mind talking to the Sigil Identity just to see what armor they've got as well, if that's all right.
That'll
with
give
you.
us if we walk there, that gives us time to craft.
That's right, exactly right.
Yeah, we can do that. Do you guys mind if I talk to Circle of Identity here?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, and
Just
you
gotta
got to talk to the
pull us all into a thing,
antiquarians too.
Yeah. I don't know that we're giving these anything, I just want to look at the
Deputies?
words.
We do require your services.
Very slowly.
You say so furious.
I'm not slow, it's just like I'm actually foreigner being dubbed.
All right. So what's it got that you want?
We can't get it yet. I want the leather armor +2, but we're not
Not quite
liked
there
by
yet.
them enough. Yeah. Honestly, that's a lot of money as well for +1 AC to what I've got.
It is, isn't it? And there's also a +2 shield there as well. And Dwarven Plate. Which is 8,000.
Find all of that. I remember finding all of that.
In the new DLC, and then there's no point there's no point playing that game just to find that it's offering us crap. It'd be nice to you get some.
I feel like because they must know that if we're doing this, like you're going to be fairly specced out by the end. So I'm assuming the gear's going to be better in the DLC.
Exactly.
So who am I giving this book to? Is it the Arcaneum?
The Arcaneum, yes.
Yeah, okay, I'm running up to him now. Do we need rep with him?
Clear skies. Anything new?
Might be worth having a look. Is there anything we want off him?
Oh, pumpkin.
I'm slow.
We do require your services.
You've got a bit of a moustache there.
I genuinely think it would be easier if I just moved to Australia.
Yes, that's right.
We wouldn't mind.
No. I'm holding someone's magnificent gloves.
I feel like we can literally buy everything from this. So is there any
Yeah,
point
there's no
maxing
point.
their rep?
Yep.
There's no point. So who else could we give it to where we want to get rep?
Well, that would
Look,
be
I'll tell you who's interested.
the embassy, the Snow Alliance.
Well, no. Oh, wait. Now it's saying the War of the Gods, Antiquarians, or
Yep.
Tower of Knowledge.
Yep.
They both want it. And Antiquarians looks like they'll give us more for it.
Yeah, you can give it to the antiquarians. We can jump it there.
Do we want?
They've got magical like stuff. Have a look and see what they've got.
Yeah,
we can't
it's
afford
worth
it.
a look, isn't it?
Someone said no. Let's have a look at this stuff.
Show me what you got.
Clear skies, my friends. You have some treasure in your backpacks?
No, we just got this old book. Waiting for pumpkin.
I genuinely think it's a server thing today because it's not normally this bad.
Well, the server, it might be loading up all the... It's for the people who crash or trying to load up again.
We do require your services.
Yeah. Oh, it's gotten slow.
Like I said, I play the European server and I don't have any issues at all. I think it is just a distancing server. How did we end up not in the thing?
No, you got to wait for it. There we are.
Okay.
There we go. All right. So what do we don't get? Belt of Giant Strength.
That's score of 25.
Belt of Giant Strength.
Hill Giant, Fire Giant. Manuals. And
Oh yeah, manuals. Yeah. Okay.
Chitinous Boon, which is for a warlock.
Stone of Luck. Slippers of Spider Climbing. Whatever, they've already been sold.
Yep.
That fire giant strength would be decent on Tagnus. That would help with the shoving.
Huh?
We can't get it yet, but
Fire Giant 25 or Hill Giant
25 strength.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're currently
It was
Brotherhood.
23,000.
And if
We
we
don't
give
have
them
23,000.
if we give them the war book, question is, will that be enough for a living legend? Let me have a look.
Do we have anyone else to give it to? I feel like these are the guys that have something we want.
Factions.
We can't
So-
afford anything they've got. Even the manuals are 18,000. We don't have 18,000.
No.
So
Kill
Brother,
them
we're
all.
currently plus 52. And if that's plus 12, how much will they give us for the book?
no
They'll
idea.
give us an amount.
It should say it on the book when you. Well, we need to be living legend. You've
I'll
got to
say,
be
like,
100.
we've got no one else to give it to. I'll say we might as well give it these guys
Yeah, might as well give it to these guys.
because they've
Well,
got some
Tower of
stuff we might
Knowledge.
potentially want in future.
What about Tower of Knowledge? They don't have things we can make.
No, I
I think they're mainly like spell scrolls.
They're the scrolls.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, give it to them then. But we don't have any money to buy anything, so.
No.
But it's just knowing for the future, isn't it? Like, if we come back here one more time, we can maybe just use whatever money we've got.
I wouldn't blow
Clear
the
skies,
18
my
grand on
friends.
one item
You
here.
have some.
I think something like that strength for Tagless, I would say that's something he's going to wear pretty much the entire game, like even on the DLC.
Hmm.
No, I mean,
Feast your eyes
there's a
on
lot
this.
of buying opportunities at the start of the DLC.
Look at his stupid face.
You look even creepier in slow motion.
Feast your
It looks
eyes
like-
on this.
Somewhere bloody Gollum.
Plus 12, yeah.
Well, we're already Brotherhood. Do we need to be living?
We need to be living legends
Yeah.
to get the...
All right.
So it's not going to give us enough unless we find something else, like we complete quests and stuff with
See
them.
you next time, friends.
So we're plus 64 now.
All right.
I think we need to find your server. Off to
It is
America.
genuinely
America.
terrible right now, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Alright, shall we head off to
It's fast travel.
fast travel
Right.
to exit? Okay. And we want to go to the Malakanan ruin.
Yeah.
Travel
Mhm.
there.
I feel like I'm almost wanting a random encounter now, just for the XP.
Hey, pause. I'll start another
Yep.
one.
Done. Gonna hand it over.
Yeah.
I want it.
Mine.
I'm gonna lick it first. No.
Where is it? And I'm going to start crafting. You said you wanted Warden Blade?
Yes, please.
It's a longsword. Can you use it?
It's more for the passives than the actual thing, but I can use it. Yeah, I'm proficient in longsword. I think I'm going to
Alright.
double check before I say this, but I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'm already crafting it, so
I did check this. Yes, I am. It's because I'm an elf. I think I'm automatically proficient in it.
not true.
Alright, resume.
It's silvered elf. Silvered elf is.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Proceed.
Wood Elf isn't.
We ready to go?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yep. Alright.
Yeah. Flush.
May have it created by the time we get there.
So many berries.
And then I can
Eat
start
them.
making someone's crossbow.
Is it the taste of them, or is it where I pull them out of that you don't like? Because that's how I make them. I give them that pickled flavour.
It's a grimace on your face and a bulging vein in your neck when you're actually passing them.
I want to see if they've got.
It's a lovely image, isn't it?
Yay!
Hey, you got
Yeah.
me a toy.
He's just spitting out toys.
There you go. Hand it over.
Like next one, maybe they've got a recipe for me to make a crossbow of incompetence.
I think we've already got that.
A crossbow of pushing.
Yes.
Oh, I still haven't attuned to my new ring.
Actually, what I want to do.
Got me a warden blade.
I need to next time we're like whatever, if we can short rest or something, I want to change over the things that I'm
Attuned to.
tuned to is the word. Yep, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm not making anything else. I don't think there's anything else to make right now.
Well, we'll see
I
if we
think
can
we
find
want to
a
make stuff to sell.
crossbow.
Not that anyone wants anyway.
Might be a way of just. I never actually tried it in this game. Is it worth crafting stuff just to sell it?
Yeah, you could do that.
Well, I guess if.
But then
Well,
you're possibly using
this
something you
point-
want later on.
Well, the problem is some of those crafting things, like that cloud diamond thing, you only get one. So
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, yeah.
They still haven't finished that thing. Bloody unions. I'm gonna run down the wall in a freaky fashion.
Do pluses to AC not stack if you've got 2 plus 1s?
Depends.
Strike true, friends.
Oh no, I figured out the problem. They do. Yeah.
Okay.
Helps if you actually
so
equip the thing that you want to equip.
manual, rapier, mace, chain,
Strike true, friends.
short bow, short sword, armor, battle axe, dagger, half plate, scale.
Butt plug.
Short bow.
studded leather of robustness. That's +2 studded leather. Can you wear studded, or it has to be leather?
I can't wear studded.
Okay, so it's got to be leather.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can
I'm
make-
not that bothered now, but if you can make something, I'll take it.
Light crossbow of accuracy.
I get a heavy one.
Heavy crossbow
That's
of
better
accuracy.
than nothing. But
A manual of heavy crossbow of accuracy.
Is that the only
There's
one?
a light crossbow of sharpshooting. Leather armor of sturdiness. I think that's +1, isn't it?
I don't know.
Well, what are you wearing? Just regular leather?
Leather +1.
Yeah, there we go. Heavy crossbow of sharpshooting.
Sounds
yeah,
great.
that one.
Honestly, like my
grab that one.
AC is 19, so it's not like a priority particular.
Are you buying it? Or am I buying it?
Half plate.
Are we all buying it?
Well, we'll
No.
all outbid each other.
No, there's only one, so it's been bought.
No, it's in my cart.
Yeah. All right. Yes.
Right, I'll conclude that.
Let's see if there's any half plate.
So we need a blood ruby for that one. Have a look. Yes, we have a blood ruby. All right, I'll start making it.
Is there any half plate armor?
I've got breastplate, not half plate.
No.
I can do leather armor of survival.
We go half plate of sturdiness.
I can't click on it.
Click that one.
Leather armor of flame dancing and leather armor of survival.
I don't know what either do.
We
I'm
don't
guessing
have
flame dancing
primed.
is fire resistance.
We don't have the primed leather. Leather armor of survival, I think, is +1 to saving throws and +1 armor. We don't have the lifestone either, so
Yeah, honestly, they're better than what I'm wearing, but I don't think so much better. It's a priority, so I'm not worried about it. So I'm reasonably happy with my AC and everything, so. Before we go though, can we take a short rest just so I can change it something?
Sure. I'm just having a look here.
I just want to have
Strike
another look at
true,
these
friends.
recipes and see
Yeah.
if there's anything.
Well, are there any decent plate? So I've got
There's
plate
some
armor.
fine china.
Yeah.
Well, do we have any primed plate?
No.
No, but I think we can buy it.
Oh, they've got a manual leather armor of robustness. That's +2 leather. Should I buy that?
Yeah, I'm buying
Yeah,
the
why
half plate of robustness.
Yeah, that's +2. So the leather armor of robustness would be good for spiky. What about hide armor? Because there's hide armor for druids, isn't it? You got hide armor.
Yeah, I can wear
for
hide.
wilderness.
I think because I've got 18 decks, like hide armor +1 is less than my leather +1.
Yeah, okay.
Like I say, honestly, I'm not too worried about it. I don't need another thing. Just if it was there and cheap, I'd have got it.
Well, I can get leather armor of robustness. So
Okay, so we need primed scale mail. We've already got the mithril stone.
well, we get 1 mithril stone,
Oh, do we? Oh, okay.
and so we can yeah. So you need the mithril stone to make something of robustness. You'll only be able to make one thing of robustness. So we don't have primed leather, and we don't have primed half plate either. So finding a primed wand is hard too.
Okay.
Short rest. Oh, yeah. Short rest.
Short rest.
Please. Am I going to have to take 2 short rests because I'm having to unattune, or can I actually? Yes.
You can tune into.
Yes, I can. Yeah, I can. That's that. Thank you. My AC is now 21.
Jeez. Mine's 22.
Oh, hang on. Is this how it works? Let me just try this. Okay. Let's see how this works. No, I don't have it. Hmm.
So yeah, I'm answering a text.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm good.
Just
Okay.
getting a message off my boss saying, "Are you doing your e-learning right now?" I was like, "Yes, absolutely. That's what I'm doing with my day."
That's right.
Hmm.
Yes. No, you should have said no, because you're interrupting me, asking me questions.
Shush, I'm trying to learn how to
I
manually
was, but
handle
I've now
things.
been interrupted.
No, I'm Googling how to emigrate to Australia where there's faster internet.
That's right.
I was going to ask you have people with learning disabilities in Australia, then I remembered who I'm playing.
All right. What am I going to craft after this? You got to get some, either some leather or some half plate that's primed. I think we just got you the bow, so maybe we should get the leather for Mikey.
Yeah.
He'll have better AC than the fighter.
Yeah.
It means I can then start doing some magic instead.
So I basically got the most healing in the party and the highest SE. So if I die, it's my fault.
That's right.
We got no quests taking us anywhere yet. We just got to finish that. Yeah.
But you,
Let's do it. Let's end it tonight.
No, hell no.
There's the crossbow. Oh, halfway done. What's the bit? It won't be finished until we get there. Until after.
I really hope so.
Hey.
Hey.
Won't help.
All right, I'll hand it over.
Oh, hang on.
I'm encumbered, so let me hand it over. Where is it?
Oh, it's beautiful. Right, I'm done.
Done.
Okay.
It's +2.
Hmm.
I can't possibly miss.
Yeah, it's a crossbow of competence.
So we all have a switch there now. How many attacks does he make with it till he hits something?
It's a crossbow of at +2. You better hit something. If you don't,
I'm just going to leave it under my bed.
so
And
we
if-
got to talk to
and-
somebody
and
here
it'll
or
help
something.
again.
Yeah, you've got to go to the
Kick off.
council.
Yeah, okay. Let's get that happening. I was hoping we'd have a random encounter and get our level up.
So,
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
what happens is, I think once you start, there is no, there's no long rests.
No.
Well,
Well,
it does feel like, I know when I played single player on this, like the random encounters seem to dry up towards the
do
end.
we want to try for a random encounter?
Oh, no. That's...
Well, I think we should level up.
Well,
I'm just,
we'll be level 12
I'm
after
just
we finish.
recalling there is no long rests in this.
How much XP do we get for killing Tagnos?
Get your hands up my tag nuts.
I think it's given that we're only 1,000 experience points.
Yeah, it'd be like
It's literally a fight, isn't
They
it?
fight, yeah.
single fight.
Let's take a walk.
Okay. Can we just go around shoving guards into the river down there?
Nah.
I want to have a look and see how many gems are in that thing.
Our
So
hordes of
we'll
followers
take a
must
walk
be so
to
bored.
we'll take a walk to the fortress, and that should be plenty of time to get a.
Let's go to Coperin. Oh yeah, or the fortress. You go to Coperin,
Yeah, we could. Yeah, we can go to Coperin.
you can gate from there.
We can the fortress too, but yeah.
So I've got literally no other quests at the moment.
Roshi's walking around saying, "Gooey,
The monsters are
don't run
frightened.
away. Don't be scary
Yeah,
away."
monster, monster, monster.
We're over
Come-
I
here.
promise not to banish you.
Come get some.
I'm surprised we never had that particular
Never
random
merged.
encounter.
Yes.
It's like,
There's a
tag
mercenary.
nuts here. Push your tag nuts here.
Yes.
I remember having that random encounter when it was, when you go to your old family cottage.
Yeah.
I got waylaid on the way there by those two things.
Oh, because you thought that was a set thing, didn't you, at first?
Yeah,
Yeah, I've only ever had that encounter like once playing this, though. I don't think it's a particularly common one.
I think we're trouble. Oh, here we go.
Hey, here we go. Let's
Oh,
hide.
yeah.
Ambush them.
Hide.
They're not very high level though. I mean, it's literally
It's
trash
something,
mob.
isn't it?
We won't get 1,000 out of these guys.
No,
will we?
this would be a trash mob.
No. They give us harder things at a lower level.
It's a trap.
Oh, I can push that spider off.
Do you remember what happened last time?
Yeah.
Are they immune to shoving?
Shut up.
Devo Malmis. You didn't get me.
Hey, Tagnuts, you might be better off trying your spy.
I vow never to use it.
You just want to get it dirty.
Except for now. Drop that.
I really wanted you to miss, I'll be honest. See, now he's got that +2 crossbow. He did a mighty 8 damage. Twice in a row.
Yeah, I got 3 times.
Yay!
That was mine.
I'm the best.
I think the crossbow works.
Yes.
Tagnut's OP.
You had to use special arrows for that though.
I'm gonna help them come to Butthead. Uh-oh.
Squeak.
Are you standing behind me? With a shitty grin on your face. Stop it. Oh, balls. I'm now clenching my buttocks furiously.
Arcana Evo. Malmis.
Ah. Seems like you shot her between my legs.
Yeah. I do like that you did 69 damage to it.
What did you do?
I don't think I have anything fun to do at this range. Does this reach shit? I don't think this is going to hit, but it says it does.
Natura. Evo. Malmis.
That I like.
Yes. 575. Okay, so that's half.
That I don't like.
We just need another one of them.
Yeah.
We're going fishing. Fishing for monsters. We're in a river called love.
It's going to get to a point where we just walk around strapping bacon to ourselves to try and make ourselves more appealing, isn't it?
Okay, one baste me. Baste me.
All right, maybe we should
We'll walk to the tower next.
walk to the tower next year.
Monsters.
Unfortunately, it's quite
Monsters.
civilized on this side of the map. So
Or we walked to the old cottage. That's where I got waylaid by those remoras.
It's from where I.
Remore you.
Oh wait, are we supposed to find?
Jesus.
No, we're supposed to find leather. Remember?
Ah. What sort of leather?
Primed.
Oh, okay. Then we need to go back to. Well, we can after we've gone to the fortress.
Oh, it's Headlon. Sure spell.
Yeah. All right, we'll go to fortress.
So yeah.
Tag's performs mental exercises. Very tiring.
So to count past all of his fingers, isn't it? Is it 9,
Nothing.
10, many, more?
Weak monsters run away as they see the party approaching.
Some always keep running away.
All right. Well, let's
Let's go.
head straight
Keep
to
going
the
west.
city. No. Head straight back to the city because while we're traveling, I can craft the leather armor.
Okay.
We need to go back to the city and just portal back there.
We could run back there just to see if we get an encounter.
Yeah.
Yeah, run.
That'd be better.
Are you running it? Yeah, are you running it, or are you doing slow?
No, it's just normal travel time.
Okay, I just sort of. Yeah, you got some.
Does going
options,
fast like make it more likely we'll have an encounter? Because we're not being cautious.
Imagine so.
Let's portal there.
Yes, at the expense of stealth and perception.
Let's portal there.
No, run.
Or run.
Let's portal there.
What was that, people?
So we're gonna, because we'll level up and then we're gonna have to go and run around to give me time to make the leather armor.
Yeah, but that's
Well, we can
like,
run there to get potential level up, then we can run back anyway, can't we?
yes,
It's
and
not
then,
an
then
issue.
teleport.
We're just doubling the chances of getting the encounter.
I hope you love your diet of goodberry.
All I ever eat. It's alright, it just makes your skin a bit red if you eat too many.
When the game's over, we die of old age. Trying to find a random encounter.
Yeah.
Well, we made it.
It took you 900 years looking for the Remoras.
Well, let's go to Headlong and just buy this armor.
Yeah.
and start making it. That didn't work.
Yeah, because we're not in a very high level area. We'd have to walk out west, I think, to get more random encounters.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, because the west is the Wild West, as they call it. We're in the civilized part of the map.
We're low-level monsters.
Mm.
Gank you when you're low-level.
Hmm.
All right, go and get your thing.
I'm gonna go get it.
I'm going to wait in the Shady Blue Square.
Oh, looks nice.
Doesn't it?
Click.
We do require your
It's
services.
genuinely mildly annoyed the fact that you have to talk to them every time rather than just go straight to the thing.
Mm. Primed leather. There it is.
Found it. I've got it. All right, let's go.
I'm just going to sell him my stick.
Well, what the hell did you do there?
That was my +2 quarter stuff. My thing shows up on the map.
It is. How cool is that? And we're all standing in spikes.
All right.
Ah.
So we'll head out to.
Wait.
Hmm?
I need to craft.
Oh, okay.
How come I can't craft it?
Because we have to need to travel and then pause.
Oh no, wait.
Hmm?
Because it had you selected, not me.
Ah.
Okay, good to go.
Okay, so we'll go to. What do you reckon? The lava forest or?
Wherever your heart desires.
We'll go to the Silent Whisper outpost.
And just show me a good time, is all I'm asking.
Okay. And we'll go fast.
Mm-hmm. Remember, because we're going quicker, we're burning more calories, you need to eat twice as many good berries.
That's right.
Made a band of
I'm
pilgrims.
just
We should have just killed them.
I know. Yes, but we got enough food.
Oh, yeah. I guess there's not enough XP for killing pilgrims.
Wandering Scholar.
It's one of the things I like about
We ate the Wandering Scholars. Yay!
that War Tales game. You can literally like ambush like refugees, like kill them all, and then eat them if you take the right perks.
We're travelling so fast.
Hey.
faster, or let's just keep it going.
No, I think we're going so quick that no one can keep up with us.
That's exactly right. All right, I'm going to hand you that armor now.
Okay.
Tell you what, I'm making this stuff quick, aren't I?
You are.
Mm.
What's your proficiency bonus?
Pretty
Plus
high, I think.
+6 or something?
I took a thing that makes it go faster too.
Ah,
The thing.
the thing.
Or the feet.
A feature.
The feet.
Yeah.
Put on your armor. See what it looks like. Oh, nice.
How's
Very
it look?
snazzy.
How's it look?
Doesn't quite match my face the way it used to.
Yeah. Give us a
Yeah,
12.
Well,
My
I'm
AC
doing it.
hasn't changed though.
Hmm?
My AC hasn't gone up. Is that just a +1 as well?
Oh, I
But it says
didn't check.
+2. Why is it? It is a +2. I wonder if it's because my ring's also +2. I wonder if they don't stack.
No, it should. Yeah, 21.
Oh, I know why. Yeah. It's because for some reason on the other screen it had my other hand equipped for some reason.
Oh, right.
Oh, it's because I switched it to do storm thing, didn't I?
Alright, let's go to Lava Forest. Fast. And we have to set camp first. We didn't do anything!
We need to.
It just took me a long time to try and find your armor.
I'm going to paint an enormous crosshair on Kinky's back.
It just shows that I've got the same AC as you.
Jeez.
Are you making potions?
No, I need to though.
I think I am.
Oh, I've
Okay.
interrupted. You wanna...
Okay.
Oh, you can't?
Oh no, that's you. Wait. Hang on.
Yeah. Why does it
Right.
put us on him every time? Oh, I can't make a potion.
The magic missile. Hang on. Alright.
Ready good?
Yeah.
Yay. Yay.
Start
again?
Pause. Yep.
I killed a deer. There's the experience points.
I can't craft anymore.
Oh, I can do one more of those potions of healing. Or another. I don't better use up all the spells.
You good?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Whee!
Yeah, that was good.
Oh,
Alright.
I don't think it wants to give us an
I
encounter.
don't think it wants us to give us an encounter. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Ambush.
hide.
Slowly goes into a false sense of security now. I see what it was doing.
There's a bunch of stuff too.
Mm. Is it,
Hey, what happened
no,
to
can
it?
you?
Hey, what happened there?
Is it? Oh, if we loaded in just before the fight,
Ah,
so it's not. It's kind of not counted.
Oh, balls.
balls.
You're kidding me.
That's annoying.
Alright.
Maybe they're waiting for us.
It's just like the camera questions. They're going in. Sorry, guys. We'll let you go. Oh, no,
Well,
no.
maybe you hit the. Maybe you didn't hit the ambush button.
It didn't give me an option.
It happened quick enough. I don't think you had the choice.
It skipped it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a timing problem.
Let's go to Cradle of Fire.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the forwards.
At least we know there are encounters. We just need to get lucky.
I'm not going to bother.
No.
I'm done.
Yeah, I think we're fine. There we
Crimson
go.
spiders. There we go.
Ambush. There should be enough.
Must get final level.
Yay.
Of course.
Is this final level or do we have one more after this?
Level 12's the max.
What are we? 11.
11.
You know what? I'm going to use my new thing.
How come we didn't surprise them?
Natura Honjo.
I think they can smell tag nuts.
Hey,
Hey, we missed that.
Come play with my spirit guardians.
Oh wait. All right, we're gonna run over and be with you.
I'm the tank. Oh.
Are you there?
Natura Devo Malmis.
Why is it?
You had to try really hard to miss that.
I did. Why is it
Disadvantage.
negative? Oh, it's out of my dark vision range.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh, okay. Oh, in that case.
Nice move.
Thank you. Come into the light.
Give this one a go.
Arcana Evo Malmis. Let there be light.
Doesn't do much.
It's not great one-off damage, but I think you get to do that every
Yes,
turn.
every turn you get to do that. That's right.
I don't think I needed Arcane Fury either. Because it's not abjuration, is it?
Yeah, it says you did +9 damage.
Oh yeah.
Or is that from the Arcane Fury?
Yep.
Yeah.
You'll die like the rest.
Yeah, I'm joking.
It's like it took half damage.
Yeah.
No, it's just
He rolled,
It's just
he
not
rolled a
doing
1.
much damage.
He rolled a 1 on the D10.
lots of ones.
I think it counts
No,
half of
no.
one as one.
No, it's taking half damage from my spell.
Ah.
Yeah, it should have taken 33. It took 16, and there wasn't a save there, was it? Oh yeah, he did save.
Yes.
It is a save.
I see. Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Ow.
It's just like my spirit guardian. I want to hurt
Oh,
something with the spirit
he
guardian again.
He rolled.
He rolled really
He
well.
rolled all 6s on his D6.
Whoa.
3 6s. Bastard.
Really?
Utter bastard. What?
I can't believe that worked. You turd.
You knocked. What? Oh, Spiky, did you knock him down?
A little bit.
Evo Fury.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Invented a new game, and you guys didn't see it. At the end of my turn, I'm out of things to do. Let's go and shove over Spiky.
Yes.
Oh,
I did notice it.
now you're giving advantage to your enemies because of that sort of
Yes.
idea.
I don't see how that's a problem. It meant that you attacked him, not me.
I made a new game.
I approve of this game. Even though I'll end up losing it, I like it.
My tail's sticking straight up in here.
Natura. Devo Malmis.
Have they taken damage to my spirit guardians? I didn't see it come up.
No.
Why not? Are they not
Don't
quite in
know.
it? They must be. I'm close
You're-
enough.
You're not a cleric.
Not that kind of
guardians.
cleric.
It's like faux spirit guardians. It's not the real deal.
You're not a real boy.
I'm a real boy.
Oh, there it is. Where's my something? It's there.
Uh-oh.
It's all right. I didn't get you.
I can't believe tags are still down.
I was ducking under it.
Arcana Honjo Biribe.
Hey, there's another one. Where'd you come from?
Yeah. Yeah, missed.
Oh, it is working. What if I just missed it? How are you getting on there, Tagnuts?
Awesome. Again,
He's
I had
paralysed.
another reroll. I had another reroll. This was good move up shit. Oh, I haven't had my go.
You're paralysed. You can't do anything.
Shame.
You can't push me anymore.
he's
I can and I will.
he's putting his foot on your neck, keeping you down.
Do I not have lesser restoration? No, I did.
Natura Abio. Cure.
I'm cured.
It's been cured. Greater restoration.
Yeah, I don't have lesser about it. I must have taken it off. Takes away the poison and the paralyze, I suppose. Or the acid and the paralyze.
I'm still coping my beatings.
Oh!
Just take a step back.
Where are we? That one. That's that one. That's that one. Right. Oh,
Take that.
that'll hit.
I can feel those juicy experience points pouring into my veins.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's very
waiting for
spicy.
fatal. I think he's dropping out.
If the game crashes now, oh, you're gonna be pissed.
No quarter given.
I'm back,
You're back.
I think. Is it meant to be my turn?
No,
No.
now it
It's
is.
just usually if we're waiting for you, it usually means you're crashing.
Now it's my turn.
Arcana Honjo Biribe. Justice.
3.
Yep, still coming after me.
Don't run away. I've got a secret for you. Blah.
She's
I
still
really
down,
wanted you a bit paralysed there just before your turn.
Back off.
Deal with it. Oh.
Oi, come back, you jerk. I'll get you.
That's for saying
Yeah.
deal with it.
Get some.
Oh, 20.
Die.
I think pushing me over gave you inspiration.
He was talking to you, Spiky.
That's right.
Yes.
You do like that new crossbow, don't you?
He's doing very well at it.
I'm getting better.
I feel like you're positioning there just so you have an opportunity to attack against me. You're gonna breath me, aren't you?
Everybody.
Everybody's shoved. As we let the mage tank the giant spider.
My turn. My turn to shine. Yeah. Stay down if you know it's good for you. Why's it on me? Oh, it's rubbish. Leave the roll. Show us the roll. Why is there no roll up there for that? I can't see your roll. It's not there.
I had to make a fight last twice as long as you should.
No.
Something ripped
Yes.
off. I can't see your roll. Why can't I see that?
Oh.
More coming your way.
Yeah, it doesn't show it, does it? In the thing.
No, it doesn't show it up.
The important thing is I succeeded.
I don't think it's ever failed.
I did seem to have an advantage of pushing you.
It's just like you've got some kind of extra motivation.
That's why I
Titus
moved.
is now blind.
Rather unfortunate positioning there. Oh, you're such a bad shot, Kinky. You got me. Be careful next time.
And it comes after me.
Thing was, yeah, Spiky was in the line too. He didn't get hit at all.
I took damage there, didn't I?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh no, I didn't. You're right.
Somehow it missed you.
I
don't
swear
know
I
how-
made a save.
No, missed you.
Yeah, I'm obviously wrong.
Oh,
Go, blind
Don't know
boy,
if
go.
he's blind.
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
It's the something.
Yeah.
If he failed to save
He
you,
failed to save, so he's blinded.
I'm blind. Oh, balls.
For life. For life, because he looked into the sun.
So the spiders keep saving then.
Yeah.
yeah.
I can't see. Why can't I see?
Flawless concentration.
I just lashed out with my.
I thought that's where the spider was.
You're right, dealing with that spider, right? It's like you don't need us.
Did I hit it? Did I hit it?
Natura evil. Malmi.
Hey, I made sure I missed you. With my sunday.
You accidentally missed me.
It wasn't accidental, it was on purpose. Positioned myself perfectly.
That's the way.
And Cal taken away. Right then. Who needs to wait for all the bad guys to be dead? Why can't we kill ourselves during the fight?
That's right.
Hey, we didn't level, huh?
No.
Is it how we,
Oh, yes, we did.
Oh, yeah, we did.
We did. Yay.
I think that was the perfect fight to get max level. We clearly earned it.
There we go. Ability score.
I might end up being boring here and just going for an ability score.
There's no point me. I can't increase my dex anymore, so.
I can get because my wisdom's already 20, but I can get my dex to 20 just to increase my AC even more.
Oh, there's a feat here. That'd be good. Daunting push.
I noticed that, but it's about the movement speed, really.
Yeah.
But it is good for tanking. Like, if I manage to get a push in and there's a chance that one would go after you guys, it choose not to.
Well, I could take Armor Master for more AC.
Stop it.
Right.
Gotta love rolling for starts. I now have 20 dex and 20 wisdom.
I've given myself flawless concentration now. So I don't keep losing my... Every time I take like 2 points of damage, I'm losing my hunter's mark.
It's so irritating, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that one.
Did it always make the ticking noise when you wave?
Hmm?
That ticking noise, is that always the thing at this point?
No, I don't think it has.
I think that's new.
I think it's recent.
Ticking noise when you're waiting.
The clock.
Yeah.
When
No,
you're on the
I can't
map,
hear-
when you're
I can't
moving
hear
on
any
the clock. You're not on the character sheets, but when you're back on the map, when you
Yeah,
start
no.
moving.
Have you got all the game sound on, like the music and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if you did with the stream.
I mean, it ticks when I click the notify button.
If that's the reason, you're doing it incredibly regularly.
Oh, my goodness! I had it on. Be right back.
So no one's been able to see the stream, though.
That's right.
Stream the whole time. Whoopsie.
And no one got to see that fight.
No one
No.
saw all the shenanigans.
No, it's since the white screen.
Oh,
Oopsie.
well,
Oops.
To be fair, there were some of our more entertaining fights as well.
Exactly.
The important thing is when you got Tang that's being pushed off a thing.
I thought I hit the scene change, but I didn't. So sorry for that, for viewers. Not that you miss much.
I doubt we have many left after that.
No. I'll put a little note saying fast forward.
I think no, we're just going to keep rewinding, watching Tanduts get pushed off a thing. I would have that on loop quite happily.
I didn't yell out, "You idiot!"
that's new. No, that's not much. 10d6.
I can hear the ticking.
What's this one? Hmm.
Oh, I can hear a very faint tick. Come on, Fatal.
Hmm. Probably that one. Alright, sorry. Let me just choose spell. Check that it hasn't stupid shit like that, which it has. Sort of bad choices. Done.
Right.
Oh dear. What are we doing here?
I think we were just going backwards and forwards trying to get the experience points, but now we can head back to the tower and teleport to Caer Kiflin.
Because we're not crafting anything now, we?
No,
So
we don't
it's
need to
literally
craft, we don't need to do
Just
anything.
wait.
Go with the game, yeah.
We've maxed their levels.
My AC actually is 23.
Helps if you stand on the square though.
No, it doesn't. I want to be the last one on just in case more stuff up.
Alright, where are we? Fortress. Oh, Crimson. Another 4. Jeez.
Really? You killed our brothers.
It's daylight this time, is it?
Yeah.
Never lets the mage go first.
They're all spread out.
It's almost like they don't want to be fireball.
You wouldn't want to be fireballed.
Oh, spiky. Spike growth. You're going to run at us anyway.
I would agree. I don't think I.
You
You
take
put
the,
yours
if you
here.
take the left, I'll do the right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it sounds like a plan.
Right.
That's the best I can do without getting any of us in it.
Natura.
In slow.
Brutal.
World's slowest spike growth.
Malmis.
Let's run slowly. It's like he decided he wanted to go through the spike growth at the last minute.
And that was with a block as well.
Are you okay?
Wow. Hit me on 25. Great. Right. I can't cast the spell. Hang on. No.
Need to have your bow.
There we go. Yep.
Is Zephyr Strike a thing in this game?
No.
Natura. Muto. Malmis.
Now we're back into the 70s. Look at that.
Oh,
It's like those newbie playing cards.
Before the Great Deforestation.
He's like, I don't want to walk forward.
Do I have to? Oh, balls, that was crap.
I know they can't walk the other side of that tree because they all go the long way around.
Hmm.
It looks like he's trying to fast travel.
What's he aiming at me for?
That one gets you two.
That's not a problem.
That one gets you two.
Failing to see the issues.
Gets him. Okay. Remembered. Alright, let's do this as a level.
Arcana Evo. Almis.
Nice.
Hmm. And they both saved, didn't they?
Yeah.
Or one did. Still decent damage.
Hello.
I don't like it when you're this close to me. I feel like bad things are going to happen.
Oh, it's
Take
on
that.
fire. Nice.
I love that.
There it is,
The
I'm
graphics
fine
great
now.
when you catch fire.
Yeah. Oh.
Ah,
He backed up into the spike.
Oh.
I'm amazed you didn't try pushing. Oh, yeah, he's immune to shove, isn't he?
That's right. He's got 8 legs.
8 legs.
well, I'm frustrated. I'm going to lash out at the nearest thing to me.
Oh, God. That's it.
I'd be disappointed if you didn't.
I wasn't going to do lightning bolt, but now I am.
Ow, ow.
Ow.
Ow, ow! Why did no one warn me that would be spiking? You all went through it already. Why didn't you tell me, you dicks?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like, oh, I'm just going to stand here and be confused. See that? They don't want to walk
Yeah,
forward.
that's what I do.
Ha ha ha. But now,
Ah, that was your
plain
plan.
lightning coming up.
But
I'm
yeah,
going to try it. I just want to see if this works. Oh, that's going to go to spike growth. I can't do it.
The chain lightning will hit one target plus another 3 around it. So if you kill a target and I do chain lightning, then one of you's going to get it.
Necro.
We know what we did.
Yep.
You didn't get me.
What was that? Necrotic.
That was Blight. That's my one real kind of single target damage.
Again! Harder!
Yes, harder.
And a little to the left.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Kill himself.
Counts as mine. That was definitely my spike growth.
No, that was my spike growth.
Yeah.
I think we're both overlapping, I think.
Yeah, I think we are.
Arcana
Does that mean they get double the spiky goodness?
Malmis.
Well, it didn't backfire.
Oh, the first one saved.
Hmm.
That was not very good damage. Two twos and one there. Anyway,
Well, it's
enough
only
to hurt
it's,
if
it's
they come at us.
it's only up to 3. Not doesn't have to be 3.
Mm.
Oh no, it actually arced off into other things like the wall and the tree. If one of you was standing there,
Over there.
if one of you was standing there,
Back off.
you would actually get hit by it.
Oh yeah.
But all I can do is target one, and then it just lights up and says, "Well, these are the next 3 things around it that's going to get hit."
Yeah.
And it's like, "Oh, it's not good." Or okay, it's tag nuts. That's fine.
You lose.
That's me.
All right.
Get him. Get him.
Nope.
Taking a while to think about it.
It's you definitely missed.
So with Wall of Fire, inner means you're safe inside it, right?
Yes.
So outer is the other. So if I want to enclose him in fire.
No. It's where the blue is where the fire will be.
Okay.
You want inner, not outer. Inner on top of
Okay.
it.
I see.
Cura. Evil.
You go the other way, you'll be in it. I was totally expecting the spider to cop it there. No, why was I thinking that?
Fall back.
Really?
That's not how I fight.
You're not coming back.
Make it. Oh. I actually did an alt tab because all right, you're just going to kill up a spider. I don't have to watch that. I flicked back just to see myself light up and go, oi.
Another night.
And another berry. Well, we certainly clocked up some frequent We can walk a mile or two.
That's right. We've got strong calf muscles now.
We just had to spend all the money we've made, like in adventure, we have to spend on shoes.
That's why I've got my magic slippers. Alright. Let's kill everyone and do some shoving.
This will be good. Actually, we can have a look at our character sheet, see if we've gained any experience points after 12.
I'll just to see if they carry over.
Hmm.
I think they do. Because I was well
I
and
don't
truly into level 12 before I got up to this point. And like I said, I had like an opening fight in the DLC, and then bang, I was level 13.
Yeah. It is earning experience points.
There you go.
Max level is reached, but we're still earning. Yeah. All right, so we head to the Legacy Council.
What's the council? I come about me bins.
Why are you all looking more singed than usual?
It's
Now we got the slow.
3 gems missing?
What?
Perhaps they've been destroyed.
We tested the first one. It can't be done.
They must be magically concealed.
Like your testicles.
So the crown must remain incomplete?
Maybe the Sorax have the missing gems. After all, they attacked you more than once. They're clearly still after the crown.
You're short.
If you can't find the gems, why keep the crown out there?
We're level 12. I think we can
It'll
take him
just
on
keep
now. Let's kill
attracting
him.
the Sorax. The attunement, remember? I'm sorry, senior deputies, but despite the attunement, I believe the crown should be secured. And secured by more than 4 adventurers who spend their nights camped in the Badlands.
To be fair, like, it's a dick, but it does have a
do
point.
that to them. They have served the council faithfully.
I haven't. I shoved
Be
them.
naive. We are facing a major threat.
My shoving?
You understand the meaning
No,
of
it's not a
sacrifice,
threat.
and so should they.
We've searched the Badlands for these gems at our own risk.
We trusted you to keep your word and leave us the crown.
If
Right, there's
I
only
may,
2 spots missing.
I think we need more time
Yeah.
to
One of them.
Oh, no, there's another one for
in the
Tosh.
middle.
Ah.
The other one doesn't
More
go in the
time?
ground. You just insert it
How
somewhere.
much time? Maybe just give it a night.
No.
I could
let's
use
go.
Oh,
the day to
this is
consult
where
with my
all the
people.
shenanigans goes on.
Mm-hmm.
So could I.
Fine then.
Well,
Anyone
it's
against?
nearly 10:30. By the way,
Wait.
shenanigans.
Thank you, Lord Danantar. The Legacy Council is now adjourned.
Everyone's plotting behind the scenes.
Plot, plot, plot.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You always say that. You always say I've got a bad feeling.
I knew it. They'll take the crown and never mind what that does to me.
Always right. Yeah, I'm not that bothered what happens to you, Kiki, I'll be honest.
Look, your mouth is going away.
This is wrong.
We could run.
What's the point? We know what's at stake.
You look like wobbly chin.
Steak.
It looks disgusting.
Pumpkin.
They're right about one thing.
This is more,
The sore
more
keep
painful than
coming
it needs to
after
be.
us.
I know.
After the crown.
So they're right about one thing. Oh, sorry, you wanted to know what the one thing was. God.
We could retrace our steps. Go back to where we found the gems. Perhaps there's a trail we overlooked.
Genuinely don't know why it's so much worse than it. Maybe my internet's found out I'm getting a better one and it just doesn't want to like help me while it's still
You're not
here.
doing any Windows downloads, are you, or something like that?
I've literally kind of stopped all automatic downloads on my
There's
Xbox,
nothing
made sure
anymore.
nothing's
I
updated
can't
on
feel
here.
another gem anywhere.
All of my internet is going to this game. I've even got my phone on data.
Oh. Wow.
We might just finish this conversation by tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. Would I just stand there? Say something.
Excuse me, senior deputies. Clear skies.
Taking a long
Hector.
time for someone to say why what you done.
I would advise you to avoid the palace residence tonight.
What? Why?
I'm not at liberty to say. Just trust me. You have your lodgings at the Gravekeep's Cask. You should spend the night there.
Are you crazy? Or are you up to something?
Are you really working for the Arcaneum?
Why else would I be here?
I think he's fibbing.
This elf is...
What do you think?
It sounds like a warning.
Or a threat.
Can we trust him?
Trust the new empire?
I trust everyone.
There was one angle there where I
have
kind
no
of looked
idea
like
what to
I
do.
had a tail.
But I'd like to sleep in a bed tonight.
It is.
I don't think we need to worry about today. I don't think we're ever
I
getting
miss
to that
Carol's
point.
beer.
And Merchant's sweet talk.
You run off somewhere.
I prefer the
I
residence.
just had my GeForce Game Ready driver pop up.
Yeah,
To install.
I
I'm
like
just
Captain
installing
Iron
one
Shot
as
kissing
well
me
at the same
goodnight.
time. I thought, I might as well do something useful.
Should we all just go to the shops for a couple of
Maybe
hours
in your
while we wait for
dreams.
this conversation?
At least on Twitch, you can probably fast forward this, can't you?
Yeah, exactly.
On the bright side, this oxen probably died of old age.
Yes. All right.
All
So stay at the
We need to
stay at
take
the
a
inn.
long rest. Is what we've got to do next time. But yeah, I got to go.
Yep. We'll just fast forward to the Gravekeep's Cask, and then we'll end it there.
There's a quest thing over there. The missing piece.
Right. Save the game. Go. Save. Done. Yes. Right. All right. Thank you, gentlemen. Hopefully, when we get back to it, Pumpkin's internet will be a little bit better.
I genuinely don't think this is my
no,
internet because,
reckon
like,
it's the
it's
server.
never this bad usually.
Well, it's definitely saying waiting.
It's definitely me, but it's.
Hmm.
And that's ever the crash, remember? So I reckon it's.
Hmm.
Because normally I'm a little laggy at the start, but then kind of it sorts itself out, doesn't it? This time it's just got gradually worse.
There's only
and worse.
2 other games running on the server. There's been that many in the past.
I think they're having server issues, but I might be.
Yeah. Anyway, well, hopefully it'll be better.
Anyway, yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys. We'll catch you later on.
See ya.
See you
Cheers,
later.
everyone.
Okay.
Thanks
Bye.
all. And maybe check out the merch.
That's
Someone's
right. Okay. See ya.
Check and
Get your skin of banana hammocks while they're hot.
And thank you very much for those that have popped in and lurked in the background, and those that have watched the VOD. My apologies, my biggest apologies for hitting the "we'll be back later" and then not going back to the live screen. But hopefully you can just fast. Not much happened after that. We sort of ran around looking for experience points and had a lot of fun, but none of that was on the stream. My apologies. But we'll get back together the next few days, and we will do the final act, I think, of this, and then we'll do the DLC. So thank you very much for those. Remember to jump across to the YouTube channel, Meslock Plays, and you can watch all of the previous videos. And when you're there, please subscribe and put notifications on. And if you haven't already, please throw us a follow on Twitch. It really helps the stream. All right, thanks, guys. You have a great day, or morning, or evening, wherever you might be, and we'll see you later on. Okay, bye-bye.